fuck? This stupid microphone just hit me in the chest. This pop filter will not cooperate with me, no matter what I do with it. Yes, I know, bolt gun. Alright. Hello everybody and welcome to Penelope Possum channel with your host, Penelope the Possum. Hi. I'm tired. Which doesn't bode well because I need to stay up tonight. Oh nice, what you having for dinner? Okay, yes, I was here. Where is here? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Zagana. I couldn't imagine living with so many dietary restrictions. Why are you up there? He shrugged. He fucking shrugged. Oh my god. I asked him what he was doing up there. You heard. And the character freaking shrugged. I hear... there you are. Brother. I knew I heard more. Just gotta pick off the last few of them, yeah? I can only imagine how hard it sucks because like, I like food. I like a wide variety of food. I enjoy a great swath of flavors and such. And I don't think I'd be able to cope. What was that? I hear you, but where the hell are you? Here you are. Oh, you just fucked up. You just fucked up, stupid. I mean, I like chicken as much as the next guy. But like, there's only so much chicken a man can eat. Or possum in this case, I suppose. Well, is that it? Is all you have to offer? Weak. pathetic. I'm sure I'll regret saying that soon. Okay, there's no X to use button. The heretics are getting lazy. That will be their downfall. Is that really it? My disappoint is high. Yep, that's it. But I don't have the key. So, wherefore is the key? Key is where? Did I miss the key somehow? Very insightful, thank you. Servitor. Key? Down here, maybe? Ammo and health, but I don't have either of the keys, so what am I supposed to do? Where are they? Did I miss them? Oh. I figured it out. That one was still twitching. I sense an oncoming purge soon. The key is in that one place near the thing. Weapon revealed. Where? Give me, where? Oh. I am very disappointed in you, Servitor. I was expecting weapon. Yep. It's dark as hell in here. That's what I'm doing. I'ma lighten it up. Surprise is minimal. Anybody else? To quote a Samurai Jack, who else wants some? Bruh. Do I not have any, like, candles or a flashlight? I mean, I guess I can see in the dark, alright, but, like, there's a purpley haze around everything. Heretics? 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 Oh, heretics! Where are you? Let me shoot you in the face! I promise it'll only hurt a lot. Key! Key get. I'm expecting a purge soon, so... Save. Because purge. Also, what's this? It's shiny and blue, and I like it. Guess I go back the way I came. I knew it! Where are they? Where are they? Come here, you fuck. Where are you, you great bleeding bastard? I light it up with my mighty bolter! Heretical today. Well, those guys are squishy, so I don't really need to use my grenades. Give me all of them now. Help! Holy shit, okay. Why can't my shotgun hold more ammo? Give me more ammo for my shotgun so I may fulfill my duties of purging the world of heretics. Better. Okay, did I do it? Are they all dead? Servitor, you have to tell me these things. Servitor? Did I kill all the things? Is the purge done? Did I... Did I do it? Okay. Are they all dead? That can't be it, right? There's gotta be more somewhere. I missed someone somewhere. Right? Purging usually involves a lot more screaming and me dying than that. Yes. Where'd you go? Where you going, buddy? I guess I killed everybody already? That's a little surprising. My guess is if me falls down there, I die a lot. So I guess I go back out now. I guess that really was the entire purge. No more people to exterminate us. No more purging. I was having fun. Oh well. There'll probably be more people to exterminate here. Heretics are cheating now. Okay, he's dead. Back to the boulder. Ah, good old reliable bolt gun. I saw heresy. You cannot hide from me. I saw magic. So that means heresy. Also, where's the Chaos Marine? Did I already kill it too? I think I'm getting too good at killing things. The things are dying too quickly. My goodness, look at all these guts. Pretty gnarly. Well, darn it. Suppose that's it then. More doors to open, more people to destroy. Egress. Wait, hold on. Xenos identify storage status, unsanctioned heresy detected. No shit! Whoa! Oh, that's hard to look at. Oh, that kind of makes me feel motion sick. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, the heresy is making me feel ill. Oh, that looks so confusing in my brain. Huh? Can I kill it? Then why does it exist? If we're not to kill, then why does it exist? Merely to hurt my brain. I don't like it. The heresy's hurting my head. More of this stuff. Yeah. It hurts my head to look at. Oh, this is gonna be rough. do I do? I got a bad feeling, guys. Is that an eyeball? No, that is a very large bullet. Protocol engaged, buddy. Also, up here. Great. Amazing up here. I can see all this particular haircut. Why was he getting damaged without me hitting him? Suppose it doesn't matter. I like watching them explode into funny goo. I'm gonna have to go in there still, you know. What? Too stupid to figure out the stairs, demon? Wow. Yes, mighty big quantity of slaughtering. I'm very good at doing that. Now that I'm not panicking as much with the purges, they're getting a lot easier. The less you panic, the less crazy they are. So, where am I meant to go now? blood all over these pieces of paper. So look at all these books. Goodness. I have to wonder what all these books are about. Probably about the Emperor. I know Space Marines. I don't know where to go. Guessing these guys are scholars. Little papers floating down. Why? What? Yes, they are dead. I did that. Look. Now it's even more dead. Uncertain of what contempt gets me. Oh hey, this guy's head got stuck in a place that makes it roll on forever. This piece is just floating in the air. Look at that! It's just floating in the air. Of enemies to really, warrant using my frag grenades or any of my grenades, really. Ugh, the place that makes my eyes hurt. Ick. Does look like an ear. Probably an ear or a demon's toenail or something. Alright, so I guess I'm not supposed to go back there. So maybe over here? Where all the hard to look at stuff is? Did all that purging stuff. Door located. Thank you. Where? What? This? We went through here. We need to find the way out. Do I go back where I came from? I am confused. Where do I go? that floating chunk again. So much gore everywhere, it's kind of hard to tell. Do I do something with these? Yeah, I'm thinking I need to go up, but I don't know where I'd go up. There's no up. I heard laughter. This place isn't haunted, is it? I mean, I did just murder a bunch of people here, so I guess it could be haunted now. Looking for a button or a switch or oh, the key and enemy. So this is where I'm supposed to go. One moment, let us save. I figured it out. I'm supposed to go here. Literally the one corner I didn't check. Hey! Pretty banging news. Oh, that's this door from earlier. You guys remember? Where I killed all those other people before? Yeah. Oh, their gore's still here. Well, shoot. What now would I do? Go down, I guess. I am going here because I do not know where else to go. Fuck. Well, that was unfortunate. And avoidable. I guess I go to those other doors? like I was supposed to destroy that. Or else it wouldn't be like the way it was, right? Yeah, I knew that was too ambitious. Well, then I just gotta find the other doors, then. It'd be great if I could remember where they were. Darn. Be cool if I had a map or something. But no, actually, I think a map might make me more confused. That's a corner. Thanks. Ah, thank God, a thing. We found the thing, guys. No, we're back here again. No, wait, I think this is where the other doors were. Or maybe not? Alright, I'm mega lost. I believe I might be stuck. Nick? Oh, god damn it. Alright. I don't even think a walkthrough will help because I don't even know where I am. I believe I'm in forbidden knowledge, so... Bruh, I'm trying. I don't know where to go. Alright. Oh, there's like a little idle animation. That's fun. I like how I just start reading the book. I'm guessing it's the codex. I think I'm getting close. Through that. That walkthrough was completely unhelpful. Okay. Okay, I'm in forbidden knowledge. I'm still in chapter 1. this might help. Nope. Map. Nope. Okay, here we go. Large room. Yep, yep, yep. That. Got the red key. Did the elevator. Okay. Down to floor. The red key door. Purple key. That didn't help at all either. Just as I thought. Apparently there's some kind of thing I'm supposed to go through at some point, maybe? Oh, poop. I found the secret. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I know there are more chapters after this. I know there are. The only thing I was able to find were guides to find all the secrets. No maps of areas. No useful information that could help me figure out what in the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I wonder what's in all these closed containers. for right now is a big old door. Like the other ones from the other parts of these chapters. Or, sorry, chapters. We're still in chapter 1. Can you believe that? This is still chapter 1. We're still in the very first chapter. I feel like I'm going insane. Yes, the good news is I found some of the secrets. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know where to go. I really don't. Just going around in circles. Hoping that suddenly something to make perfect sense to me, know exactly where to go. It's not. I'm not. I genuinely don't know what to do at this point. Yes, but I don't need it. There are no more enemies. got is that maybe I'm supposed to destroy something here. One light on that one. We're gonna have to stop there because I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to watch a walkthrough for that, which is really sad. I shouldn't have to watch a walkthrough for a Warhammer game. I'll get it, it's just annoying. How about we react to some videos, because I really don't feel like, you know, any other games, cause
When do the infected
ignore that.
die? HBO's TV adaptation of The Last of Us has featured several different types of infected, and I'm here to show you the entire life cycle of an infected from the first bite all the way to when the fungus completely overtakes their body. Most of all though, I'll show you exactly when the infected actually die. But let's start off from the beginning. The first bite. The cordyceps fungal infection spreads through direct contact with an infected via a bite or indirectly via airborne fungal spores released by a corpse. These spores can quickly infect an individual, making breathing difficult and movement sluggish within only minutes of exposure in spore-dense areas. The fungus infects the human brain, growing mycelium inside the brain tissue and killing the brain cells.
Weird.
This erases memories and drives the host insane, modifying their instincts to seek no goal other than spreading the spores to others. The infection can turn an individual into a runner in as quickly as 5 minutes or up to 2 days, depending on where they were bitten. The bitten area will turn red and black, causing the host to sweat profusely and become disoriented. They also show a telltale sign of the infection through their hands shaking and rapid muscle spasms. Relying on primitive animalistic instincts caused by the infection, they'll attempt to attack or eat any human they find, which brings us to the first type of infected, a runner. Runners are individuals who recently came into contact with the cordyceps infection. They're defined by their intense speed, sluggish attacks, and a tendency to attack people in hordes. Runners appear to experience hair loss, discolored skin accompanied with lesions, and bloodshot eyes. Another interesting thing the HBO adaptation added to the infected's abilities is somewhat of
Okay, I'm sorry. I was gonna watch this, but how about we watch a Dr. Bob video?
A young man and his girlfriend enter the apartment they share.
Alright.
A young man and his girlfriend enter the apartment.
I'll put a link to all videos shown in this when I post it to YouTube.
apartment they share. She tosses her keys on the entryway table as the man checks the time on his phone. He reminds the young woman that they will need to leave soon if they don't want to miss the movie they have purchased tickets for. The woman agrees, but she wants to take a quick shower before they leave. As she goes to freshen up, the man sits down at his computer to get in a quick round or two of his favorite online squad-based first-person shooter. He puts on his headset and jumps into a game. Before he knows it, he's just finished his third round. He checks the time on his phone again and realizes that they were running late. He takes off his headphones and is confused when he hears what sounds like the shower still running. He gets up and goes to the bathroom door and listens. The shower is definitely still on. The man knocks on the door and asks if everything is all right. He waits a moment, but there's no response. He knocks again, and still nothing. She doesn't usually take showers this long, and he immediately worries that she might have passed out or, well, he doesn't even want to think about it. "I'm coming in, okay?" he announces
I feel bad for this guy.
as he opens the door to check on her. The man immediately notices how steamy the room is. The hot water must have been running for a while, and he's worried she really did pass out from the heat. "What's going on? Are you okay?" he asks, and when there's no response again, he pulls open the shower curtain to find nothing. Just an empty tub. There's no sign of his girlfriend anywhere. The man is beyond confused. He turns off the water and goes to the bedroom, but she isn't in there either. He runs to the front door, but it's still locked, and her keys are sitting on the table. He unlocks the door and sticks his head out into the hallway anyway, but nothing is out there. What is going on? He checks the bedroom again, then the bathroom, but she hasn't suddenly reappeared in either. He's in complete shock, unsure of what could be happening.
I'm so itchy.
He sits down on the toilet and puts his head in his hands. His head is spinning as it feels like the world is suddenly falling down all around him. The police are immediately suspicious of the man's story. His girlfriend simply vanished while taking a shower? "You expect us to believe that?" the detective asks. The man has no answer, though. It's as if she simply blinked out of existence. He's convinced she must still be in the building somewhere, that she somehow slipped out without him noticing. But none of the security footage from inside the building shows anything abnormal. There's footage from the cameras in the lobby of them entering the building, but nothing after that of her leaving. Just as in every missing person case like this, the boyfriend is the #1 suspect. But without any evidence, they can't hold him any longer. After many long hours of interviews, they finally allow him to leave, but not back to the apartment, since it's an active crime scene. The man has no family to speak of, and his few friends seem to have the same suspicions as the police and want nothing to do with him. His girlfriend was the only person he truly had in the world, and now she's gone.
Okay, but if he loved her so much and she meant so much to him, why didn't he put a ring on it? Why was she just a girlfriend, not a wife? If you have someone like that in your life, you put a ring on it. No being afraid of commitment, because something like this could happen, and you could at least have the fact that commitment issues. Listen, if they make you feel important, and they're one of the only people you have, or feel like it, I don't care if you have commitment issues, you commit. All marriage really is, in my opinion, is official government documentation stating that you two are now, legally allowed to be considered man and wife, along with whatever religious stuff you want to do. And it's basically just hanging out with the person you like the most for the rest of your life. Just pick your favoriteest person that you can find, and imagine being able to spend pretty much every waking moment with them. And that's my view of marriage, is being able to hang out with your very best friend every single day, always.
He's put up in a shabby motel, and days pass, then weeks. then months. But no evidence of the missing woman ever turns up. The man replays the memory of that day over and over in his head, searching for some kind of answer. But try as he might, he can't remember anything helpful, no clue as to what could have happened. The case is completely cold, and has been from the very start. The police eventually have to move on to newer, more solvable cases, and they finally allow the man to return home. He's overwhelmed with emotion the first time he enters the apartment. The place is a mess. It looks like the police turned it inside out looking for clues. Not knowing what else to do, he starts the long process of cleaning up the apartment. After hours of putting things away, he eventually gathers the strength to go to the one room he's been avoiding, the bathroom. He opens the door to the last place he's certain his girlfriend was. He enters to find that it looks like the rest of the apartment, as if someone has looked at every single object. But just like him, the police never found any trace of where she went. After straightening up this last room, he decides that he should take a shower and go to bed. It fills him with dread to think about standing in the last place he knows where she was. But he's had months to grieve the loss of his girlfriend, and he's decided that he needs to move on, whatever that means when someone goes missing without a trace. He turns on the shower and lets the water heat up before stepping in. Once he's in, every thought he has is about her. He wonders if she ever actually got in the shower at all, or somehow used it as a diversion to slip out unseen. He just can't figure out how. The day's events race through his mind, just as they have 1,000 times before, but his thoughts are interrupted when he notices that the water has started to pool around his feet. He looks down and sees that the drain cover looks normal. Maybe there's a clog, though. Do showers clog when they're not used? He has no idea. He bends down to get a closer look. The long black creature emerges from the drain in the blink of an eye and latches onto his mouth, muffling him before he even has a chance to scream. He struggles and pulls down the curtain on top of him as he falls back onto the shower floor. But it's already too late. And in a matter of minutes, he too...
What's this? That's silly.
will be gone without a trace. Is there anything more comforting after a hard day than a nice, long, hot shower?
Not
The
this.
answer to that is no. There is nothing better. But that relaxing shower might just be the last you ever take when, unbeknownst to you, your pipes are home to an instance of SCP-153, also known as drain worms. SCP-153 refers to a species that resembles the common nematode, or roundworm, consisting of a long, thin body with a large mouth on one end. While some roundworms can grow to as large as a meter long, which is in itself a disturbing thought, SCP-153 instances can be much, much larger, and it is estimated that they can reach up to nearly 10 meters in length, though it is hypothesized that some instances in the wild may grow even longer.
Oh my god.
These worm-like creatures will
This
feed off of
pop
any
filter
available
is
organic material.
making me
However,
so
their
mad.
favorite form of sustenance is fresh animal tissue, and they appear to have an especially strong predilection towards human flesh. In order to satiate their desire to feed on their preferred prey, SCP-153 has developed a rather unique predatory style that perfectly suits its elongated body structure. While it is unknown just where they originate, they are most often found in the pipes of sewer and drainage systems. 153 instances will swim up those pipes, seeking out ones that lead to people's homes, and especially those that connect to showers and bathtubs. Once they reach the end of the pipe, SCP-153 will latch onto the drain cover and begin secreting an acidic substance. The acid quickly dissolves the drain cover, and SCP-153 will position its own mouth in its place, which it then is able to camouflage as the missing drain cover almost perfectly. Once SCP-153 has taken this position,
think
it
I
is
fixed
virtually
it.
impossible to distinguish it from the original or discern that anything has changed. SCP-153 will then lie in wait until it detects that someone has entered the shower or bathtub. Once the unsuspecting person has begun to bathe, it will very quickly emerge from the drain, latching onto the victim's face, most likely in order to prevent them from calling for help. It then begins to rapidly secrete more of the same acid that it used to dissolve the drain cover. With how effectively it was able to dissolve metal, it's no surprise that SCP-153 is able to quickly produce the same effect on its victim. Their skin, muscle, and bone will all be almost immediately liquefied, allowing SCP-153 to feed on the slurry. And the drain worms feed extremely quickly as well. After just several minutes, basically nothing will remain of the person who stepped into the shower, and 153 will retreat back into the drain, leaving no signs that it was ever there, save for the missing drain cover. The SCP Foundation became aware of this anomaly following multiple mysterious missing person cases that all had one key element in common. Each was reported as having disappeared after entering a bathroom to either shower or take a bath. The Foundation soon discovered that large populations of SCP-153 instances were living in the sewers beneath several major American cities, and immediately began enacting containment procedures. The Foundation collected
I couldn't imagine a creature like this actually existing.
as many specimens as they could, and brought them to Bioresearch Area 12, where they keep them contained in 10 by 10 by 5 meter tanks that are kept partially filled with sewage and other organic material for them to feed on. Of course, it is of the utmost importance that these containers are never connected to any other plumbing systems, either internal or external. With several specimens contained, the Foundation began researching the creatures in order to hopefully better understand them and how they were able to develop such complex hunting techniques. Research was also approved to find out whether they could be used as a sort of waste disposal system in certain extreme circumstances, such as with SCP-2717, a mass of living animal tissue that has grown to line nearly 4 kilometers of sewer pipes beneath Amsterdam. A small number of SCP-153 instances were approved for release into the wild in order to test whether they could stall the spread of 2717. However, this experiment was halted following some disturbing new reports. More missing person reports came to the Foundation's attention that bore the hallmarks of an SCP-153 attack, but these new reports were not limited to people who vanished after bathing. It now appears that SCP-153 has further adapted and has begun to emerge not just from showers and bathtub drains, but now also from sinks and, yes, even toilets. The Foundation is unaware of just how
Okay, the sinks I can sort of get because then they replace the little plunger thingy that most sinks have. Or, you know, if you're in a like corporate setting, most of them have like a typical drain cover. How would they, you know, with the toilet? Like, yeah, I have a hard time believing that it would be able to disguise itself as the bottom bit of a toilet convincingly.
many instances of SCP-153 continue to exist in the wild, but there's no doubt that many continue to live and hunt undetected in sewers around the world.
Yeah, thank
This
goodness
anomaly,
none
which
of
has
this
been
is
classified
real.
as Euclid, is taken very seriously by the Foundation, and any reports of people who go missing from bathrooms are immediately investigated for signs of SCP-153. Field agents are to be equipped with infrared and ultraviolet sensors, which can bypass SCP-153's camouflage, and if specimens are able to be captured alive, then they are to be brought to Area 12 for further research. But don't bother worrying too much the next time you step into the tub. If you've been targeted by SCP-153, there's not much you'll be able to do anyway, and your worries will soon be going down the drain, along with whatever remains of you.
A violent storm rocks a merchant ship back and forth. Huge waves roll over the deck and threaten to capsize the
The squid and the
vessel.
sailor. I haven't heard of
The
that
merchant
one yet.
sailor grips the railing, trying with all his might not to be thrown overboard. With a loud twang, a cable snaps loose. A hand suddenly grabs his shoulder. He turns around with a fright to see that it's one of his shipmates. He points towards the bow of the ship and yells over the roar of the storm that they need to try and repair it. The two men make their way to the front of the ship, and the sailor starts working to fix the broken cable. He looks up to see that his mate is no longer working. He's staring straight past him. and there's fear in his eyes.
Uh-oh.
The sailor turns around to see a massive tentacle sticking out of the sea. The huge appendage is mind-boggling in its size. He can only stand there, marveling at it, until it begins violently smashing against the deck. The sailor dives out of the way just before the tentacle crashes down right where he was
It's the
standing,
Kraken.
where his crewmate was still locked in fear. The ship is in chaos as more tentacles appear and slam the deck over and over. One cracks the deck right next to him, sending him flying. He comes to moments later in a wreckage pile. Nothing else has changed, though. Whatever this monster is, it's not stopping its assault on the ship. The sailor stands up and picks up a sharpened piece of wood from the pile he was lying in. He runs over to the nearest tentacle and thrusts the sharpened stick into its flesh. There's a mighty roar from the sea, and the tentacles stop their onslaught. They go limp before sliding into the sea. The sailor looks around at the carnage that's been wrought. Dead bodies and debris litter the deck. He moves to check on his crewmates, when right in front of him, bursting from the sea, is the head of the biggest squid he has ever seen. A massive beast that must be 1,000 meters long. Whatever he had seen before of this creature was truly just the tip of the iceberg. With another roar, the creature lifts up out of the water and wraps its arms around the ship. The sailor only has time to duck down and close his eyes before the entire ship is pulled down beneath the waves. With a gasp, the sailor breaks the surface, screaming and gulping for air. He's alone now, treading water in the middle of the ocean during a storm, but not for long. The squid reappears, its head slowly rising out of the water just in front of him. Its head, the size of a house, has two giant, uncaring black eyes that seem to both see him and not. It extends a tentacle toward him as it leans back in the water, exposing its huge, beaked mouth. It wraps its powerful arms
Okay, but,
around
like,
him
why?
and starts to pull him towards it, when suddenly, there's an explosion. The squid has been struck by something. Both the sailor and the creature turn to see the most incredible thing. A battleship is coming towards them, slowly rising out of the ocean as if it were somehow submerged, and it's firing on the creature. The squid drops him and starts heading towards the ship. This is going to be a battle for the ages. While this sailor had no idea what he was witnessing, the SCP Foundation was all too familiar. This was yet another incident of SCP-2846, also known as the Squid and the Sailor. But first, a quick personal request from me. I need your help to spread the word about the lesser-known anomaly.
Fish. As interesting as Dr. Bob is, oh, I know. Let's watch this lady. She's funny.
This story takes
Again, ignore that. I'll edit those out later.
place in a church basement. Yeah, I know, that's a real beautiful way to start. Sounds shady as heaven, but it is what it is. I was 9 at the time, fresh out of Walmart, and there was this squad I always used to hang out with. These were the Rugrat friends I grew up alongside and the ones who were willing to go through all the crazy shenanigans on our bucket list. So let me give you a brief introduction to these guys. This was Afro, the oldest and toughest of the bunch. He looks like a Geodude with an afro. This is Jaws, the hyper kid whose body was made of 75% sugar instead of water. I'm telling you, this kid could be chasing cars 1 second and then doing the funky chicken on a rooftop the next. I'm afraid the day he tries Red Bull. This is Gal, the sassy hipster yas bitch. Icon queen with the letter K, whatchamacallit, gangster girl.
The ass is dead. Bet.
Reebok, the happy-go-lucky yet competitive sports kid of our group. and finally some kid we found on the street. We would always do wild shit like running off into shady neighborhoods, challenging ourselves to see how many warheads we could fit into our mouths until one of us bled our tongues, play fighting which wasn't really play fighting, and other feisty things. Just your average hooligan kids looking for some fun. Now our squad would always hang around the church.
Apart from going to shady places, yeah, that's pretty much just how kids operate.
Basement. Why? Because we was basement dwellers before it was cool. No, it was actually because the church basement wasn't used a whole lot with the adults. There was also a perfectly functioning AC which just attracted our sweaty little bums, since we were always running around. And right next to that AC, there was another door on the left side of the basement which none of us ever entered because the adults always told us that we weren't allowed to. You know how kids are curious little mofos sometimes? Well, Afro, who was the oldest of our group, told us,
Yo, you guys never been in that cellar room, right? The adults are definitely hiding something from us if they're not letting us in there. I remember when no one was looking one time. I opened that door and took a peek inside. It was pitch black and freezing in there. But the craziest thing I saw was this glowing red eye on the wall.
Excuse me.
Please. A demon?
Maybe. I say we go in there and beat it up.
With our underdeveloped brains, we believed him for the most part. Gal was a little more skeptical about the words coming out of his mouth.
Give me a break. A red eye? That's the stupidest thing I've heard. Even stupider
yeah.
than Jupiter.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of some red eye. Not saying it's real or anything like that. But you sound retarded, Afro.
Oh yeah? Then you go in there, you chicken. I dare you.
You first. Kiss, kiss, kiss. No, Reebok. That's not the situation right now.
I mean...
No, I asked you, Poothy.
Fight you right now, you scrub. Swing, motherfucker, swing, swing. Ooh, you said a bad word. In the end, we decided we would all go inside that cellar together because friendship is magic and literally solves every problem known to mankind. Now, before heading into the forbidden room, we brought a PSP, a Game Boy. Yeah, I know, I'm old as fuck. And one of them annoying SpongeBob hand crank flashlight things that go...
Oh yeah, those hand crank flashlights are terrible. I mean, they're great for emergencies, but they're terribly loud.
If you press the button every 3 seconds to turn the damn thing on. All of us had a grip on each other to make sure nobody dipped the last second. We were ready.
Jaws, what are you Can you take that off? You can't even see through that.
Nah, this bucket is gonna protect my head.
Buddy, it's too late for that. You were already dropped on your head when you was born.
Damn! What you say to me? Are you too done?
Jaws and Afro needs to
now
chill.
we're ready. We opened the door and we all stepped inside. The moment the door closed, there was an automatic click behind us.
Wait, what? It's locked.
You're lying.
Dude.
Who was the last person to come in?
I think it was Afro. Oh, you snitch.
You idiot. Now we're trapped here.
Okay, but who thought it was a good idea to have a door that locks from behind when it closes?
Dirt. Obviously the bozo who installed it.
So why you blaming me?
You fools. Well, since we're stuck here now, we might as well find a way out. Help, 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 help. I don't think any adults are gonna hear you, Tabs. They're all in the other building. Maybe there's a key or something else in this room that can help us.
Oh, is this gonna be like one of those escape room type things?
What? You think this is some kind of game? Huh? Think this is some kind of game to you? I'll smack you.
Y'all hear something?
After looking around a bit, there was a walled out section that had a few boilers there. On the other side of the room, there was an old kiddie pool, pile of toys, some other rusty junk, and other unexplored areas further down. Reebok also found an old Barbie doll in the pile of toys.
Life is plastic. It's fantastic. Turn that off. It's creepy.
I can't, I think it's broken. Guys,
Poor
look at this cool
Reebok.
stuff. Let's see, we got a large pair of shears, a jackhammer, a sledgehammer, a shovel, ooh, a bucket of sand, it's Christmas, and some old gloves. Holy cow, we're in some kind of torture room.
What if someone's in here with us? They're gonna bury us alive after they find out we're here.
I don't want to be one of those kids in the back of a milk carton. Get me out of here.
Jaws dragged the sledgehammer and headed towards the door. Yo, screw this, we're getting out of here.
Calm down.
Reebok and I kept looking around until we eventually found this crack of light up above. There were some stairs leading towards that light. Are we dead? Nah, that looks like the cellar opening. Is this what Afro was talking about with the red eye? Because if it is, 1, I'm really disappointed. And 2, he's colorblind as fuck. hip hooray, we found our way out. Settle down, Dora. We'll probably get in big trouble after this. I touched the cellar door, and it was burning hot. Ah, jeez. That's hotter than Satan's butthole. We're in a church. That day in particular was near 100
Oh,
degrees,
dear.
and these metal doors were just absorbing that heat from the sun.
Yeah,
Everyone else
he-
gave it a go and agreed that burning our hands off wasn't gonna
Metal do that.
So, does this mean we have to wait until fall so we can open it?
Are you kidding? You think I'm spending all summer vacation in the same room as you? Ew.
I got it. The gloves near the tools seemed thick enough to lessen any burns or damage. Simple idea, but worth a shot. I wore it and slowly pushed the door upwards. And voila, we were free.
We're out. The door broke.
All
We're
right,
out.
yeah.
Oh crap.
And
When we all came out, our teacher
there's
was
the
already
trouble.
waiting near the fence, arms crossed and everything. We stared at her for a good 10 seconds before she said,
Are you all out of your minds?
That's messed up! You were chilling while we were screaming our faces off down here?
Sometimes these kids just gotta learn the hard way.
Wait, but teacher, you would have never guessed what we found in there. There were torture weapons.
Torture weapons?
Yeah, there were like sledgehammers and these large scissors. Oh, and shovels, probably to bury people afterwards.
You kids and your wild imaginations. Those are the church's gardening tools.
What?
Yep.
For those plants over there.
Oh.
We don't enter that room unless we need to use those tools, or store things we could use for a garage sale.
She made us apologize to the main gardener dude, and luckily the guy took it well, but our teacher was a whole different story. We got in loads of trouble after that. Do kids learn either way? Absolutely not. We continued roaming around there whenever we pleased and got in trouble over and over again. Good times.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
Thanks, Chili Panda.
Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
A few weeks ago, I went to this picnic with my family and friends to this park. So there was nothing to really do there since there were many trees and just one playground around. And at that time, Blubs and Cheesesteak from the hiking video came with me to this trip. And when we arrived, Cheesesteak suggested that we go to the playground. You are 6 feet tall. You're not setting foot in that outdoor miniature dollhouse. We ain't gonna break shit today. So instead, we decided to go to the lake across the road.
Oh boy.
But before that, I decided I wanted to bring another girl who came along with us to this park, especially since she was just chilling in the car. So we went to her and asked, "Hey, how's it going?" "Fine." "Good, good. You wanna come with us?" "Where you guys going?" "To the lake." Ew.
Why did she even come here?
Right? So we crossed the road to enter the trail, which led to the lake. And once we got there, the view was beautiful. Gorgeous. A now I've seen it all type of view. And because it was so breathtaking, I decided that maybe we should go around the whole lake, since there was nothing else to do. Okay, yeah sure, why not? So I took out this old radio of mine and we just walked for about 10 minutes. In the span of 10 minutes, we were connected with society. You could see people fishing or just enjoying the view. After those 10 minutes though, we were completely disconnected.
Bro,
it wasn't
what
even a
even
lake
is
anymore.
this?
We entered the beginning of a marsh. How does that happen? I have no idea. Maybe the music was just that good that we just got lost in it. So deep. Anyways, that whole area was brown, and we just assumed that it was just a phase of the lake, which it was. But we still were gonna circle this whole thing either way, cause we dedicated like that. The ground was a little mushy, but it wasn't much of a problem. There was this stream that we had to cross, but the ground around that area was super squishy, and none of us wanted to get our feet more dirty. So after looking around a bit, I came back carrying this tree, and their reaction was probably the same as yours. A tree? The fuck? It wasn't one of those massive trees, cause I ain't that brolic. It was just one of those dead thin ones laying around. I threw it at the stream, but it wasn't enough. So the other two got more tree pieces, and then we were able to cross, but just barely. This is how much mud got on each of us after that. So it turns out that wasn't the only stream that was there. There were 2 more of those left, and we decided that this was gonna be like a game, mainly because it was getting harder each time to cross. At the 3rd stream, we grabbed this huge tree branch, and we carried it together. But let me tell you, I caught this woman behind the tree line just staring at us, and so I stared back at her, and then she stared back at me. and I kept looking at her. And
Oh,
then she walked
God.
away after a few minutes. We thought this was
Probably
strange,
high.
since that area was fenced, and no one was supposed to be there. But I assumed that she gave us that look because we looked equally suspicious. First off, all three of us were kind of filthy. We were in the middle of a marsh, we were all carrying this giant tree branch, like we thought we were lumberjacks or some shit. And I didn't mention this, but there was goose crap all over the place.
Of course, Goose.
Every step you took, there was a guarantee that you had to step on one piece of feces. Not even the worst part. That type of poop was a slidey kind of poop. You step on it and it doesn't flatten. It just slides with your shoe. Like, what the f- Come on, you damn birds. Learn to clean up after yourselves. Honestly though, what were we doing? No matter
Yeah.
how much we wanted to return now, there was absolutely no going back at this point. Especially because this was the final stream that we had to cross. I was feeling hasty, reckless. I didn't care anymore, so it really didn't matter if there was a log or not. I just jumped. And then what happened was... So yeah, I fell in the marsh that was like 3 feet deep. I didn't say nothing, because there was nothing to say. I was stuck inside the ground where it's mixed with mud and geese poop / diarrhea. And then I realized what my current situation was. I thought if I stayed there any longer, I might start to sink. So I climbed upwards to the drier part, but they were both yelling something while I was trying to get out of the mud.
Your radio! You forgot your radio!
I just gave
Rip
them this
Ray.
look. Oh yeah, I should just go back and drown. You guys are the best. My Adidas Heroes, gone. My phone, gone. My beautiful shoes, gone. My sanity, long gone. And you're asking me to go back?
Sorry, the picture of Beaker.
3 feet under to get that old-timer radio. Are you fucking kidding me? Looking back, I probably should have apologized. I'm sorry for my attitude and for leaving you there, my precious radio. Needless to say, after looking at my mistakes, they were hesitant to jump. I'm not exaggerating when I say it took them at least 30 minutes to find a way to get across. They literally walked around the whole border, just in hopes to find the thinnest part of the stream. Meanwhile, I was just yelling the whole time for them to just jump, to which they responded,
Nuh-uh, you crazy!
You're only sorry you got caught.
"What's that even
What are you laughing at?
supposed to mean? Just jump already."
She sounds like she's promoting suicide.
Oh my god.
Oh
I guess
god.
that time waiting was actually worth it for them, because they made it across without falling in the mud. Claps for them. So at the end, we were all able to pull through. If you guys want the second part of this video, I'll make it. If this story sucked ass, I'll gladly make a different video for you guys. But spoiler alert, I found this creepy doll, 3 large dead birds gathered together, and drugs. So tell me if you guys want to hear more about that in the comment section below. Peace.
What even? Where did you find that?
So in the continuation of part 1, we were able to make it across the final
Facebook
stream,
is
but we were
cursed,
still stuck
man.
in the marsh. My biggest concern at the moment was, isn't there a chance there could be crocodiles hiding in this muddy area?
You're so funny. There's no way there would be any crocodiles in here.
But then I saw them haul ass afterwards. So what does that say? I was able to make it to the sand first. Then blubs, then cheesesteak. I guess it was just based on height and weight, which may have been the sole factor of how deep each of us sank. Blubs was able to help cheesesteak get out of there. It was such a beautiful bromance moment. By then, Nikes weren't even his shoes anymore. It was just mud. After the first few
Mud
steps he
and
took
poop.
on the sand, he said,
I'll never complain about sand again. I love sand.
After that, we all had a pretty chill walk, until we reached around 50% of the lake, where we saw people. The man fishing was looking at us, and he just kept looking at us. So I said, "Hey, what's up? How are you today?" "Son, look away." "Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's understandable. We look pretty crazy." "Yo, you should punch him. Then I would really act the way I look right now." "What, you mean insane? Who cares? You've always looked like a crackhead to me. I don't like you." So we walked away. A few more minutes after that, I saw this dirty, raggedy looking baby doll. Oh, cool. I picked it up as a souvenir.
That's probably cursed, you know.
Can you relax? It's a doll. It's not that serious. We continued on, but not too far from the doll, we saw something pretty messed up. There were 3 large dead birds which were cut up and put into a strange formation, which I assumed was a pentagram or some shit.
See, I told you.
I looked at the doll and thought, shit. And I wasn't about to take any chances, so I tossed the doll behind me, to which it ended up in the lake.
Now we're really gonna be cursed. Good job. You know what?
No, you have to keep the item for the curse to work.
Great job. Best job. Super amazing job.
Shut the fuck up. Jumped to 75% of the lake, and we encountered a building. And we thought this was no big deal, just something to pass by. But we were wrong. The building had a gap off the ground. It wasn't even just a tiny stream anymore. You would need a boat to cross this thing. And the best part about this is that you couldn't even see the bottom. How can I tell? It was black. A death trap. And now Blubs did that yell of frustration. We tried so hard, and we got so far, but in the end, I
like how Cheesesteak is just have his arm up in the air, like, fuck it. Why not? This might as well happen today. Sure!
obviously found a solution since I'm making a video on this right now. So sorry for bringing your hopes up. It was then that I realized that nobody ever probably went around this whole lake once. It just wasn't worth it. Legit, I was actually about to consider swimming, but then I decided to look for a bit, and I asked them if they wanted to go building climbing with me.
Wow, that's a terrible idea.
So say no mo. I climbed the rocks and then went across the gap, which was behind the building. They didn't see it beforehand, so they followed soon after. And you don't know how relieved we were. But then we looked down. They both admitted that they had a fear of heights. But hell no rocks are stopping me today. I need to go home and take a shower. So I climbed down. While those two were helping each other out, I was inspecting the building for a bit. There was just graffiti scribbled all over it. I don't even know what the purpose of this building was for. But while I was looking around, in the corner of my eye across the building, I again saw another person staring at us. The difference though, it just seemed like he didn't want to be seen. I was just thinking, what's with this place and staring? He didn't seem to notice that I was looking at him. It looked like he was eyeing Cheesesteak and Blubs climbing down. But I wanted to get out of there quickly, because by now I was half annoyed and half freaked out. But again, I passed it off as someone just looking at us weirdly. When both of them made it down, I did a quick cheer for them and said, let's go. There were so many branches that were blocking the path, which further confirmed my assumption that nobody really fully went around this lake once. We continued walking, and hiding behind the bushes, I spotted two objects. There was one book bag and one laptop broken in half. I don't know why, but I picked it up. The smell was putrid and sweaty. I figured it might have been lost or left by someone. So I checked inside the bag just in case there was any identification info. There was a bulky wallet with a ton of credit cards, which Blubs and Cheesesteak were interested in. There was also a laptop charger, a toothbrush, and drugs. I was thinking, holy crap, to which Cheesesteak then said,
If we look around harder, we might even find a dead body.
Whoa there, bud, you sound a bit too excited. He didn't say it seriously, but I kinda believed it. I wasn't about to take any chances, so we rushed to get to the end of the lake as soon as possible.
I have to
You
wonder
better
what she
believe we
meant by
hauled ass
drugs.
out of there. In total, I'd probably say that took us 3 hours. It was kind of an accomplished feeling, but after we left that area, we caught this sign saying, caution, poison ivy and ticks. Once again, the poison ivy follows us. So we went back and we got stares and scolds, seeing that this bag could be related to gang activity. We just nodded it off. To be honest though, I felt like the guy staring at us could have possibly had some sort of connection with the bag, and as soon as I looked behind, he was gone. We ended up handing it over to the park office, while giving them this full detailed explanation. You know what they said? Okay, thanks.
Gee. Awesome. I think I'm gonna end the video here for tonight. I could go on longer, but I don't really feel like it. I think I'll later will watch a, yeah. I especially like Tabs' videos. Dr. Bob's fun and all, but I feel like I've watched too much of them lately. I'm just really tired. I need to spend more time playing video games so that like a ton of new content can come out. Maybe from now on I'll start playing more video games in my free time instead of just watching videos. But editing Possum. Make sure to edit out all the things where the thing popped up. Or at least blur it. No one needs to see that. And then, censor all your bad words. Hi, Chi. And just sort of generally clean up the video a bit. Anyways, it was fun hanging out with everybody tonight on the stream. I gotta go play Possum for a little while and, maybe scrounge around for a snack. Later, everybody. Hello, if you're here watching this video after I've posted it. Hi. I guess make sure to subscribe if you want more videos like this. Or don't actually. I'm probably not ever going to make a video that's like this ever again because this was really sort of fragmented and weird. And I only did this because I don't know. We will find a way to get past that part in Bolt Hammer. So subscribe to see that. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see my videos live. I post a live video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday where we do spooky, scary Saturdays. And the upcoming Saturday is Amnesia Day. Because I said so. I've sort of got this rotating schedule of scary game to scary video to scary game. Right now it's Amnesia the Dark Descent, but we were playing Darkwood, and I think I might go back into that again. I also have another game. We might play Doom sometimes, but that's not very common. Considering the way that Movadora is going, we might have to start putting it in Spooky Scary as well. I should play that again soon. I haven't played that in so long. Anyways, like the video if you liked it. Share it with whoever. Just share it around. It doesn't matter. As I meet my own personal sub goals and whatnot, there will be little reveals, as well as there'll be fun little holiday themed things. Like I'll make a Christmas model, I'll make a thanks. No. I guess those are Halloween and Christmas are the only holidays people really dress up for. I guess I could do a Valentine's Day thing, maybe. There might not be enough to work with there. I'll try something. Anyways, turn on notifications if you sub so that you get notified every time I upload, because the upload schedule is mad inconsistent. And that is completely my fault, and I'm sorry. I just can never seem to find the time to edit my videos and upload them. It takes so long. If I ever get really good at this and start making money off of this, I might have to invest in an editor. That way I don't have to worry about that as much. Stay awesome, possums, my possums. Be good to each other. Bye.